Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 31st, 2023. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle here for Cancer. Alright Cancer, let's see what we've got going on. We have your higher self and we have the healing light. Okay? So your higher self wants you to take a deep, this is all about you, all the way 100% looking at yourself. While your higher self may be telling you, yes, you are blameless in all things here, but there's some things you need to look at, okay? So that we could be whole, so that we could be fully happy. There's some things that we want to take a look at here. So let's see what we've got. We have 10 of Pentacles, oh my gosh, and 2 of Cups. If you're in a union, you guys are built to last. You may have been distant to this person, though. You may have either traveled away from them physically, or mentally, you're just not there. And Spirit is calling you back to your person. And it could be something like that here going on. 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups definitely saying your higher self is telling you you've got something good going for yourself here. Or that is calling to wait, hold on. There's a paranoia or some sort of anxiety here. A lot of analyzing, a lot of questioning here about your happiness, about where you're headed. Lots of questioning about this with the higher self. But interestingly enough, your higher self is telling you you are like, you're in the money. Like you're especially if you're maybe you're not in a romantic union, maybe it's a business partnership. They're telling you that this is going to blow up, or whatever it is going to like hit something. It's going to do well. You could be a Cancer Leo cusp here. And they're saying whatever you're doing is going to do exceptionally well. If you are in a union, this is that union where you're going to be happy until the end of your days. And so the healing light would say 6 of Swords and Judgment. You may have a tendency to become very distant and cold. And so they're calling attention to it. And a lot of it is born out of fear and paranoia and overthinking things. And it could be the things that were said to you. A lot of it is your spouse or your person or your business partner may have a sharp mouth. Like they may say things and you just look like, what the heck was that supposed to mean? They may be very cut and dry, very honest, but cut and dry and impulsive. They don't think before they speak. They got foot and mouth disease. Straight off. They may have this, and this is what is causing you to become distant. And they're showing that spirit's like telling you you need to revisit this energy and make a final decision on your mental state of like how you view your situation. You can't always just shut down on a person, like kind of thing. They're calling attention to that. Like that can't be the coping mechanism. Either you deal with it and then you realize that overall everything is great. It's just that this person said one thing and you're just ruminating over it. And you may be up at night like, what did he or she mean by that? I know they didn't just say this. And then that causes you the next day to be like, screw, forget this person. I'm not talking to them today. And they're saying you need to do something about that. You need to decide to be more, not to focus so much on that as much. All right, increase with the Chariot and the Fool. There's a cycle for you where you're headed towards doing things differently. And so your higher self is saying, do things differently yourself. If you're dealing with a person who has they're very impulsive with their words, then maybe it's time for you to give them a little taste of it. Like, you said, whatever, this color makes me look like Barney. Oh, okay. Well, this makes you also whatever, okay. Well, if I'm Barney, then you are so-and-so, kind of thing. It's like there's an increased need for you to tap into that side of yourself that realizes that this isn't, being distant doesn't work. That you're going to have to come at this head on. Come at the situation that you're in head on. A lot of this is also too just spirit telling you that you have a really good life, and that it's important that you recognize that, like a very good life, especially at your with us if you're in a union. It looks like they're calling attention to it. They're even calling attention to you questioning this too. Say you don't feel like it's a great romantic story, then they're like questioning it, saying, what do you want to have revealed? What do you feel needs to be revealed to you? Questioning whether or not you guys really have a lot in common. Do you feel that this person cares about you? Do you care about this person? And do you feel like it has the potential to go the distance? I mean, these are questions that must be asked. The Knight of Swords is very inquisitive, and also like, what did you just say? So they're showing an energy of that. Now, deception with the Five of Wands and death would be that every argument is the end. So there's some cancers out here, guys. Some of you guys may be having words with somebody or your person, and you just automatically just go straight to, well, it's over. Or your person may do this. Like every time you get into an argument, it's over. Divorce, separation, moving out. I'll just leave. And so there's a deception here that it's over once you have a debate or an argument. And a lot of the like you may have had an argument recently, and that's been on your mind. Like, so that your higher self is telling you it's not as bad as it seems. Whatever it was. So you guys may have had some sort of argument. Maybe. Or there's always some sort of struggle or something. And it's like, oh, the struggle is going to spell the end of whatever it is that we're going through here. The increase here, though, is about it's like you got to do things differently than you've ever done before. Naturally, you are prone to doing this. Naturally, you would be. But they're telling you with the increase, though, it's highly important that you do, instead of tried and true and all that, it's time to do something different. And a lot of what's different, Spirit's telling you, is that you've got to stop becoming very distant when things do not feel peaceful. It's important to face the problems head on and to work through them because it's not over. Okay, so that's something that they're showing here. Wow, there's a whole bunch in here, right? But overall, they want you to know that things are actually pretty good within like a romantic situation, or if you're a business partner. And the money looks great. Things look great. They want you to question things if it's not so good. They need to question what makes you feel that you need to leave, or what makes you feel like when there's problems, or why do you think that problems are not synonymous with relationships? Why do you feel like it should be over once you have an argument? There's something about that here. And then there's some relationships that you are enmeshed in that may be not romantic even, but just this is family as well. Your higher self is telling you that you need to be happy within the family unit, regardless of what anyone has said, because someone's very impulsive and very they told their truth. They told their truth, but they were honest about a lot of how they really truly feel, but they were harsh with it and left you sitting up at night. You may feel like those relationships are dead. The family, because Ten of Pentacles is about family longevity. Chariot is also being driven by family. This says that your personal relationship with your spouse or your other half is very good. So it's like they want you to lean on that more than anything else. So either way, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, another Cancer, right? A Scorpio, a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp, a Cancer, Leo cusp here. And we have Libra, Scorpio cusp. And that seems to be all the cusps. If you're not dealing with those signs, then they could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.